The chair now recognizes Mr. Green of Texas for 5 minutes.
Thank you again, Mr. Chairman, for your kindness and for your caring as well. I am most appreciative to you, Madam Regional Administrator, for indicating that you are sympathetic with the plight of persons who are suffering at this time. It means something to me to hear that come from you as an administrator. I'm concerned about the inspections, and I'm appreciative that you're doing what you can through Inspire to improve standards. I think this is important. And I believe that FIP, I've mentioned this earlier, the Fair Housing Initiative Program is of great benefit in this process. We have tried in Congress to make sure that FIP is properly funded such that it can be of assistance to you. The Fair Housing Initiative Program allows for some help for you, for its help with enforcement. Can you just address how the Fair Housing Initiative Program, or Ms. Sheriff, as the acting deputy assistant, how this program helps you with the enforcement as it relates to these issues that we're confronting?
Thank you so much, Congressman, for that question, and it is something that we discuss all the time. Entities that receive FIP resources help people who believe they've been victims of housing discrimination, which includes when the protected group has limited access to high quality, safe, accessible housing. And on health and safety, FIP organizations can play a critical role in raising awareness of emergent issues in communities to federal, state, and local governments, as well as assisting with fair housing investigations that seek to remedy such concerns. Resources for FIP entities allow them to advertise their services, educate tenants on their rights, and all of these things can have a deterrent effect on if there's something going wrong or potential wrongdoers. So assistance in being able to get funding around these resources, in particular for the Fair Housing Initiatives Program, is critical. And I'm not sure if Deputy Assistant Secretary want to jump in if I'm leaving anything out, but this is very critical and needed, and this is something that we discuss all the time.
Thank you. I welcome any commentary from the Deputy Assistant if she has some.
So I think the regional administrator covered it very well, and certainly I will add, with respect to inspections in particular, we believe what we're trying to do under Inspire is very much aligned with what we are trying to do to promote fair housing and fair housing outcomes for residents. We know that 66% of residents of public and assisted HUD housing are members of communities of color. And it's critical, right, that their housing is as safe and decent and sanitary as that housing that's available to market rate residents. And so we have made that a priority of what we're trying to do with Inspire. And we've had resident workshops and have worked with our Office of Fair Housing and Equal Opportunity, and they have commented on our standards. And we believe that the lived experiences of those residents are absolutely critical to developing our Inspire standards and making sure that those standards promote that housing that is fair and equal with other residential housing that's available to market rate renters and owners.
Thank you very much, Ms. Sheriff. And